Disney Underworld by me, CathyOBrien. Underground bases, bunkers, and cities where child sex trafficking and harvesting ops are reported to proliferate is a concept that allows people to wrap their brains around the unthinkable. No wonder they didn't see it before if it's underground. My life's experience in CIA MKUltra mind control was, for the most part, hidden in plain sight. Like my owner in MKUltra, U.S. Senator Robert C. Byrd, often quipped, good people don't think to look for this kind of criminal activity. My MKUltra mind control victimization ended in 1988 when Intel insider Mark Phillips rescued my daughter and me right out of the Wash, D.C. human trafficking swamp. Since then, the onset of cell phone cameras in everyone's hands is logical enough reason for black ops to increasingly move underground. Whether above ground, hiding in plain sight, or deep in the depths of undergrounds, it takes eyes to see, ears to hear, and soul to know truth that we share this planet with some very dark energy forces hell-bent on targeting our children for their global slave society agenda. My documented experience proves that the pedophile agenda is a mind control agenda to create a compliant society, while human trafficking is the funding mechanism of the New World Order, one world government currently being imposed. This agenda is a 100-year plan that picked up where Adolf Hitler left off, and perpetrators are rapidly nearing its completion, as evidenced by the acceleration of imposed traumatic and financial controls over the global population. Identify the target. When we understand components of mind control and our own mind-brain function, we are armed against this invisible menace. Knowledge is our defense. Our children are their targets. People often ask me about undergrounds I'm familiar with, since it is easier for them to understand such evil existing beneath them than proliferating right under their noses. Awareness is key to defunding the New World Order by stopping their primary funding mechanism of human trafficking, both above ground and below. The Underground at Bohemian Grove was a secret nightclub and meeting place for New World Order perpetrators. With security akin to the Pentagon, Bohemian Grove had no need to hide their perverse criminal activity underground. Instead, the capital UN on underground was their inside joke, while the dank darkness clearly suited the vibe of shadow government perpetrators meeting there. What better place to plot and plan what Adolf Hitler, George Bush, and Joe Biden term the New World Order? World War II wasn't won. It was transferred under a cloak of national security to the U.S. through Project Paperclip. Within the same time frame, the United Nations, UN, was formed and absorbed the globalist slave society agenda to semantically divert its purpose. Self-governing underworld. The underworld at Disney World shared a similar inside joke as Bohemian Grove's underground. The vast network of underground tunnels, offices, and laboratories could trick minds of victims into perceiving it as a whole city designed for MKUltra mind control ops. My personal experience with Disney occurred in Florida, as it has for many MKUltra mind control victims. Have you ever asked yourself why high-profile MKUltra mind control entertainers like Michael Jackson were taken to Disney World when they had a mental meltdown? Disney includes a sophisticated mind control programming epicenter in its underworld. Since mind control is used on and by the U.S. military, it's no coincidence that a military resort is located on the Disney compound. Walt Disney notoriously aligned with Project Paperclip Nazi SS import NASA's Wernher von Braun in the 1950s. NASA and DARPA are heavily involved in MKUltra mind control ops. Why would a child's amusement park align with NASA? And why are underground laboratories needed there? Could it be that the Hitler-Himmler mind control research brought over through Project Paperclip targets children for mind control while their brains are still forming to create a compliant society for their New World Order? I am among many survivors of Disney's notorious mind control abuses, promotion of pedophilia, and capacity to silence those who speak out against them. Florida Governor DeSantis has done us all a world of good by removing Disney's self-governance status. The more you know, the more you see. Disney's underworld must be brought to light and held accountable for crimes against humanity, especially against our children. Why was Disney ever granted tax breaks and self-governance free of law, akin to the Vatican, in the first place? What other similarities do Disney and the Vatican share in addition to infamous underground systems, self-sanctioned abuse of children, and ties to a New World Order agenda? The infamous Catholic child abuse scandal proving systematic abuse and cover-up of pedophilia resulted in its leader, Cardinal Law, being promoted to the Vatican. Truth to light. Other underground facilities I was exposed to are documented in both Transformation of America and Access Denied for Reasons of National Security, including Blacksburg, Virginia, White Sands Missile Base in New Mexico, the Greenbrier in West Virginia, and throughout Wash, D.C. While more and more testimony from MKUltra mind control human trafficking survivors emerges, exposing underground bases, keep your eyes open to such atrocities also occurring in the light of day. Our children are being targeted in the school system by a global education Common Core Teachers Union agenda that picks up where Hitler's youth left off. History has been rewritten, economics confused as horrifically as gender identity, and free thought usurped by New World Orders. With parents labeled terrorists for protecting their children from indoctrination, it is time we the people arm ourselves with truth and understand who the real enemy is. Human trafficking is among the most lucrative businesses in the world and is the funding mechanism of the New World Order, one world government, slave society agenda currently being imposed, and our children are their target. It is up to us to bring this truth out of the swamp, shadows, and undergrounds into the light of day so we can all clearly see our way forward for our children's sake.
Working with them round the clock, Walt Disney was losing his patience with children.
Welcome to Disneyland, the place where children are paid. The place where children are given a voice. Will you shut up?
He developed a hatred for kids and was deliberately cruel to them.
You don't fancy looking at me while I'm talking to you, huh? Oh, that's fucking rude. What are you looking at, the castle? That castle was made by Mexicans who I didn't have to pay anything. Probably gonna fall down on your ass while you're inside it and kill you. No, I'm just kidding. They were Puerto Rican.
Parents also claimed that he was deliberately scaring children, but he argued that his new characters came with important moral messages.
And here we are with a new character, Skinless Jim. Skinless Jim, I got no skin. Oh no. What are you gonna do about that? Jim said children's skin. Well, that's good of you that you want to share.
Disney was eventually punished for his actions.
So the judges said you can't make any films involving kids for a while.
You're kidding. We just finished animating loads of films. Some of them are full of kids.
Well,
I mean, what the hell are we gonna do about Snow White and the 7 weird-looking toddlers?
After years of working with them round the clock, Walt Disney was losing his patience with children.
Welcome to Disneyland, the place where...